It is the 4th of the 10th, 2011, and this is today's climate change update. Not a lot going on today new, but I'm going to cover it pretty quick. Start with Earth's changes, scott.net. Mysterious African volcano still erupting. Now this is a story I put out yesterday about that volcano in Africa. And I think they're just finally picking up on the story. Now you remember that's the volcano that erupted rather dramatically not too long ago. It continues to erupt, and this volcano was a mystery until it showed up. And they've got video footage emerges of deadly South African tornado, and you can remember they had a couple reports out of South Africa yesterday of tornadic activity. Not uncommon in South Africa, but definitely something to keep an eye on. And Tuvalu, the country of Tuvalu, which is a small set of islands just north of New Zealand, they're declaring a state of emergency as their fresh water are drying up. Some officials are coming out. A New Zealand Defence Force C-130 arrived Monday afternoon to deliver Red Cross supplies and personnel to address severe water shortages on the South Pacific island. They're also talking about sending them some desalination systems so they can get some fresh potable water in a small country. Philippines earthquake magnitude 5.0 in Mindanao. And Hurricane Ophelia wallops southeastern Newfoundland. And they had a state of emergency for a little while. It was declared for look like a few hours later. So a few hours that the storm brushed up against there. U.S. Pennsylvania gas drilling waste pumped under Ohio. They're putting all this wastewater back in underground, and they're afraid that this is causing the quirky earthquakes going on in the region, let alone what's going on with the water table and the contamination to the water supply. Geologists map birth of new ocean. Now this is out of Africa. You can see where the continent's splitting apart. They got that big rift off of Ethiopia, Kenya, Tunisia, and that part of Africa is splitting away, and a new ocean is forming, and they got a bunch of people out there studying that. Over to the extinction protocol. Hole in the ozone over northern hemisphere in 2011, largest ever seen. Now, a huge hole that appeared in the Earth's protective ozone layer above the Arctic Circle in 2011 was the largest recorded in the northern hemisphere. Though the sudden appearance of a hole was not due to man-made causes, I beg to differ. We got all that radiation that flew up through into the Arctic, and it continues. That definitely has effect on the ozone layer, and they go on and on about the ozone layers. And what else is new? Heavy rains trigger landslides in Armenia. 8 people are missing. Torrential rains. And over to the Ice Age now. They have new today. 9 inches of snow in West Virginia, and it's only October 3rd. And they have the Anak Krakatau raised to highest alert status. Over to the RSOE. Today, they're reporting that nuclear event in Georgia, the Hatch nuclear power plant, with the raised water level 5 feet above normal, and the toxins 200% over EPA standards. Goes on, and I covered that last night on the Fallout Report a little bit. Well, the cold wave in Virginia, and that's that snow activity. We have volcanic activity in New Zealand, Mount Ruapehu, R-U-A-P-E-H-U. The lake in the crater is up to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. They're saying that's reaching levels where it's erupted before, but it's been up that high and calmed down in the past, so they're not really sure that volcano is on the highest alert status. We got the fire in Texas, the chemical plant in Waxahachie. And they're telling people to get the heck out of the way. If you're downwind from this thing, the very toxic smoke, they're not saying exactly what kind of chemicals are in this fire, but as you've seen on videos, I'm sure by now, it's a very extensive and massive fire, and they're dealing with water shortages and the drought that is Texas. And that is about all I have for you climate change wise today. As a quick little report. I hope this video finds you well. Thanks for your support and enjoy while you can. I'll see you later, everybody.